like it's working. Yay.
So how many things you got mounted on? Just 2 things?
Yeah, I just got 2 on there. And driving down the road, I couldn't get it. It was like a little too much weight. It was like,
Yeah.
every time I hit a bump. I was like struggling with that. So we are up in North Topeka.
Yep.
I think I saw a couple of the Walking Dead around here. Seriously, there was one guy that was walking along the bridge, and he was doing this. He was walking. And there was another guy that was walking like this. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, there's the Meth and Go up here.
The Meth and Go.
Yeah. They sometimes up there about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on until about 7 in the morning. That is like The Walking Dead. It's like scabby, scrawny, strung out, toothless people. Like they're just looking at you like
The zombie like brains. Like they want to eat you.
yeah. They're like, wallet.
Money.
Been a couple times I've been up there. People have asked me for meth, and I'm just like, they're looking at me like, oh, you're here and you don't have meth, and I'm just like, and you?
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And nice, good, beautiful roads. Of course, in this truck, it's not kidney friendly.
Yeah. There's parts of North Topeka you definitely know that this is kind of a neglected, the city doesn't give a shit type of thing. But down here's where I keep seeing the North Topeka Sasquatch.
The North Topeka Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Is he some big hairy homeless guy or something?
I kind of hope that's what it is, and I kind of hope it's a real Sasquatch. But I've heard other people mention that they've seen it too. And it's if it's a human, he's about 7 foot tall and has big long hair and
That's
beard.
possible. Yeah. Maybe it's a woman.
North Topeka, you never know.
Big hairy woman.
And even if she shaves her beard.
I was gonna take a tour through the farts district up here.
Oh, Nodos?
What's that? Nodos?
Noto, North Topeka. They couldn't even really come up with a
Noto?
original name.
Yeah, one of my friends keeps sending all sorts of stuff, inviting me
There's
to
some
events out here.
there's some kind of cool stuff going on. Yeah, sometime you ought to come down for a First Friday. Oh, those are people from the mission. Okay.
Dr. Pooper. So, North Topeka Crossing. North Topeka Crossroads?
Yeah. And like so many other towns, that's the biggest problem right there is a train going right through, kind of like.
Oh, I love trains.
Yeah, but this Custer, Kansas is new. Okay, now this is J&J's Gallery, which and they also have
Looks
this.
like a bar.
Yeah, it is. And they've got that gap between, plus all the fixings for making a stage.
Noto hide and seek.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the biggest problem was crazy drugged out people. Carnival
Well,
Supply.
there's that too. Four girls
Retro's Home Furnishings. Rusty Hagel's Antiques. Noto Burrito. Is there any place to get coffee down here?
Not that I know of. They were talking about in that J&J's, Serendipity, that's, I've only been in there once.
Track. Stay back from the track. Isn't there a way up from here? I thought I saw or something.
There's a fly off, but it's for if you're already on that side of the train.
How long's the train?
I have no idea.
Trains. That's the rail fan. Oh, I'm not wearing the shirt. The rail zombies. Trains.
Now, the last I heard, as of a month ago, my brother was still staying at the mission here. But supposedly he was working a job at some chrome plating place right around here.
Chrome plated, please. How's they got stuff going on at the depot all the time, or is that just kind of like
Oh, over here?
for the beautiful people in town?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what all goes on there.
Well, that's pretty positive, though, that they've done something with it.
Yeah. It's just like, there's this train, and it's just like there's nothing that can be done about it.
Oh, the trains?
Yeah, I mean, you have to spend billions to either elevate it or dig it in or route it over, or
I like trains.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always just turn around and find another way out.
Doesn't matter to me.
It's not like we're, you admire the rolling art gallery here.
Yeah.
Hey, some of these are actually pretty good. Most of them are. And every so often you see one, you're like, whoa.
But I'm a street artist. I'm an artist. Yeah, you learned how to write your own name in an indecipherable mess. You got some technique there, but sorry, buddy, your own name is just sort of it's just kind of narcissism. There we go.
There's one guy whose name is essentially a bunch of guts spread out. Noodles. Oh, look. Looks like a tractor from the future.
Yeah.
Broke. Raise. Don't know. I think it says raise. And the depot. And just then is when we hear woo woo coming the other way. Isn't there a big cross around here? A big like neon cross or something?
Yeah, it's
Oh, there's another
it's
train
up
down.
here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
The Jesus Chavez.
Oh, Jesus Chavez. Jeebus saves.
I'm not sure exactly what is what. There's the Hope Center entrance and the rescue mission. I'm not sure exactly.
It's a pretty big complex.
Yeah.
Lost traffic does not stop. We're looking for the.
Yeah, actually, I think it was that way.
Oh, it's that way. Huh. Okay, we'll turn around. I guess that makes sense now. Well, I saw the sign coming this way. I turned totally the wrong way. Because I need to be on that bridge, not this bridge. Oh. Okay, now how do we get over there?
So that's what I need.
Huh? That shed?
Yeah. Roll up things.
Can we get over there from here? I'm having my doubts. We can get across these tracks, but can we get across those tracks? I don't think so.
Or you go those. Yeah, sometimes down here you'll see meth camps.
Oh, great, lovely.
Yeah, this time of day, I doubt they bother us.
Turned into a bad neighborhood.
What, you mean under the bridge in North Topeka is a bad neighborhood?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, perhaps.
Some people hanging out under there, back there.
Oh, lovely.
And some of those are people that are just, you know, they just literally have no place else to go.
That's a shame.
And like you saw back there right when we turned.
And this is where we just don't need to go drive over a railroad spike.
And the scrapyards do have a fairly strict policy if they will not take railroad spikes or pieces of railroad.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And they'll take transmitters from radio stations,
yeah,
and generators
yeah.
that have been drug on their sides.
Well, since it's, you know, such a railroad town and
Yeah, you don't want to piss off your main supplier of legitimate scrap metal.
yeah. The railroads don't want to compete for, well, having there's meth heads around here that would literally tear up the tracks.
Oh, that's so horrible. The zombie apocalypse.
Looks like they kind of cleaned that up down there. There's pretty
Nope.
much a tent city.
We just don't need to imagine it. It is real. It is here.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, some of these are just kids, really.
A lot of them are.
I mean, they've done this, you know, pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know, I think they have people that sort of go around and, you know, if you want to stay here, you got to be on grounds maintenance or whatever. You know, so they keep it pretty clean and upkept. Especially more so now that they got the Noto thing going.
Yeah.
They're a lot more conscious of.
That's a big positive. Oh, by the way, we are keeping our eye open for pallets, right? We're on a mission.
Oh, okay.
Did you know of a place in Topeka that has a ton of them?
It varies. I didn't look at. Yeah, see down there. There's camps.
Yeah.
There's camps, tents, and shit. There's another one of them. Little guy. But yeah, dealing with the homeless is probably one of the trickiest, strangest kind of problems and social issues, because, you know, like that guy, you don't know what his issue is.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't even know that he's homeless. It could be just some guy who lives over here walking down.
Well, a
looking
homeless
to go.
guy said to me once that he's not homeless, he's houseless.
Yeah.
It's more accurate.
Yeah.
And he actually has a home. It's just not one with 4 walls and a roof.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some people that are totally fine with basically camping. I can kind of dig it. Now my understanding is I could buy that building for about $250,000. I just happen to have $250,000 burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, but then how much do you have to sink into it to
Supposedly it's all up to code.
make it do anything?
Yeah.
That is the $1 million question, literally. I don't know how long this hard drive will record for. We'll find out. Oh, I wouldn't jiggle it too much. It's
32 megabytes.
It's 256. The connection on it isn't so great. Oh, I guess somewhere around there is a power cable for my computer, which came unplugged. Ugh. Looking over and seeing. Keep your eyes on the road.
Here, I can get this.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, you got the drug addiction, alcoholism issues, which is one thing that'll definitely cause somebody to become homeless and will keep somebody homeless. And then you got mental health issues, and then you got the dual diagnosis of mental health and addiction. And then you got just the economics. And then sometimes you got people that are just not very smart, and it's like being stupid and poor.
Well,
is not quite against the law, but people really treat it like it is.
there are very smart people who are houseless too, who end up under circumstances. A lot of people with the economy and stuff who have ended up in really crummy situations where they're pretty much basically houseless.
Yeah.
Houseless and or homeless. And the myth is that it happens only to those people, like it happen to anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, so few people realize that it's like, you are a paycheck away.
I've heard that many times. It's true.
You are literally a bump on the head away.
And they
flat tire.
Oh yeah,
away.
they say, well, if you save your money like you should be, blah blah blah. I know people that did everything right, invested, saved. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
They gave up. They could have partied and had a good time and probably ended up better, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They did everything they could and still ended up.
And you got
So
jackasses like.
The important thing is you should never judge people.
Yeah.
All right, let me